So this is my 70's Slingerland set. It's 3-ply with the re-rings, clear maple interiors on the 13, 24, 16. The 18 I added on, and it's a little bit older. It's got the mahogany interior, but sonically it matches very well. This started out, I got the 13, the 16, and the 24 for 60 bucks. It was in really poor condition. It was scratched like crazy, and I'll pop in a picture of it when I got it. So I had actually I refinished the 13, the 16, and the 24. The 18 is just like I got it. I put new heads on it. And it's a little bit older. It doesn't have the vent hole in it. It's got the push button brackets for the legs, which are horrible. I'm gonna switch out. I have the regular, the T-bolt ones that will fit in the same holes. The push buttons are just a complete pain in the butt. So I actually have a 14 that goes with it too that I need to refinish as well. So probably this summer I'll probably end up refinishing the 18 and the 14. The 18, like I said, it looks good as it is, but if you get up close, you can tell it doesn't have the clear coat I put on the other drums. And it's got a couple little marks in it I'd like to get rid of. But I'll get you guys up a little closer, and you can see all the imperfections. But it's a killer set. It sounds great. It's just somebody had moved the tom mount at one point, and other than that, it's in fairly good condition. But it does have a couple extra holes in the bass drum, but that's no big deal to me. It sounds great, in my opinion. So I'll get you guys up close to it and just show you what I'm using for heads on it and what I'm using for cymbals, and I'll pop in a clip of me playing it at the end, and we'll go from there. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, and I really appreciate it. Thanks. So on the bass drum, I have a Power Stroke 3. I removed the logo from it and added this older Slingerland logo that probably makes the Slingerland purists cringe, but I like it on this set. I think it looks awesome. So the toms are actually in really good condition once I sanded it and refinished it. The bass drum, like I said, it's just got a couple extra holes. And it was fairly common back then. People would move this mount because the tom mounts weren't as adjustable as they are today, especially with Slingerland. So people would either take this tom mount and move it forward. I think forward was probably the original position, and somebody moved it to the middle. And I just stuck a cymbal mount in there to take up the big hole. I think it looks appropriate, and you can always mount the splash off of it or something like that. But this mahogany is just gorgeous. It's just all the natural grain to it really pops with the clear. The original finish was, I think, a little darker. I think they added in like a toner with the clear. So the grain didn't pop as much as it did when I cleared it. But I don't think you can tell from the picture that the 18 isn't cleared. But it isn't, and I gotta do that. I may, because it's a player's drum already, it had the wrap removed. I may add a Slingerland badge to it, and I'm definitely getting rid of those crappy push button brackets. I need to locate a bottom hoop for it. I'll probably just end up buying a set of hoops for it off of like Drum Factory Direct or something, because the 18 came with chrome over brass hoops, which again, it sonically it matches. The drum matches with the set. It sounds good with it. But these 70's drums came with chrome over steel hoops. and the bottom one was just way too warped for me to do anything with. So I just got a triple flange on it for now. And so that's a project for this summer, is refinishing that 18 and the 14 that I have over here for it. And this is similar condition to what the other 3 drums were that I got. I think they were probably worse. So all those little scratches and stuff will come out when I sand it. You know, you just got to be really careful sanding these 3-ply drums, because the plies are really thin. But I've done enough to where I know how far I can go with it. Anyways, for heads, you get the standard Emperors, coated Emperors over coated Ambassadors. And I'm running a coated Power Stroke 3, which I really like on this set. I've tried a few different heads on it, and so far this is my favorite. For the snare, it's got a Bovid head on it that came with it when I bought it. It's actually, I forget the model snare it is, but it's 6.5 by 14. It's something like Concert King, I think. And it's a mahogany as well. You can see it's darker mahogany than my set. So like I said, I think they added some toner to the clear when they did it. But you know, you can see the tom isn't absolutely perfect. It's still, those little dings were too deep for me to sand out, so I left them. Doesn't affect the sound. For cymbals, I got my 14-inch Master Sound hats, which I love. Just an old trusty A medium ride, super versatile ride. You can play any style of music on it. It's they've been around forever. A lot of people use them and love them, and it's for a good reason. So for crashes, I got 2 20-inch vintage Zildjians. I think they're 70's. They're really light. You could ride them, probably make really good jazz rides. But to me, I like them as crashes. And that's the setup. That's this one. Thanks for watching.